I think I have a hidden talent for being extremely late to the party. Today, I just want to talk about a show called Arcane that released in November, but I finished it today, and it was probably one of the best shows that I've watched in my life. Originally, I was going to watch Arcane a lot sooner, but I kind of got carried away and I didn't get the time to do so. But then I realized that for one of my classes, I could watch Arcane and do a mini project on it, and I'm just going to say this, that project is probably the greatest thing I've ever created for school in my entire life. The project only required you to write like 4 to 5 sentences per episode, but I ended up writing an entire essay for each one because there was just so much to talk about. Something that really stood out to me in the show is how realistic it is. Characters behave like people, and they all have this gray area where no one is entirely good or entirely evil. You can clearly see how much detail and attention has been put into these characters because from the very beginning, we get to see their motivations and how they view the world. Using this information, the audience builds a connection with these characters, and we want the characters to succeed. In my opinion, one of the reasons why Arcane is such a great show is because of its tragic story. Each character is connected by a conflict, and that connectedness means that some characters have to lose in order for some characters to win. This creates the idea that not all the characters are going to get a happy ending. Another thing I really loved about this show is the fight scenes. The fight scenes are super effective as storytelling devices because we can see how much a character has changed or grown. I was a huge fan of Vi's hand-to-hand combat scenes because 1, I really like boxing and martial arts, and 2, because it felt really grounded. During the fight, you see Vi get tired and you see how her punches are getting heavier and heavier, but she still keeps fighting. And this really reminded me of Daredevil. Now, if you know me, I love Daredevil, and I think these details and fight scenes help characterize your character even more. The animation in the show is also extremely beautiful. There's a huge usage of contrast where some scenes are vibrant and colorful, while other scenes are dark and faded out, and this is to emphasize certain emotions or ideas. And this fits so well for animation because animation is all about overemphasizing certain features to make them stand out, and Arcane does this flawlessly. Finally, I want to point out the themes in the story. Just to name a few, there's a lot of discussion about oppression, abandonment, and privilege, and I think these themes fit very well with Arcane's narrative. Overall, I really enjoyed my time watching Arcane, and there's really nothing negative I can say about it. I will say that sometimes it feels like too many things are going on at once because we focus on so many characters, but I never felt overwhelmed by this. I definitely recommend this show to anyone, and I'm super excited to see where the story goes in season 2. And that's pretty much it. See ya. Peace.